the city took over Groot Aub and given the distance to Windhoek from Groot Aub, the city found it prudent to bring services closer to the residents of Groot Aub and the nearby residents within the extension boundaries of Windhoek. Thus, will reduce travel time and cost by residents, and the city will be able to render all municipal services effectively and efficiently when the officials are within the reach. This was the primary reason as to why the council took a decision that it would be in the best interest of the residents of Groot Aub for council then to run these offices.
Now, the office will be built in 2 phases. Could you explain what each phase will entail?
Well, the first one will be a temporary phase that will then be constructed with the containers, 11 containers, fully equipped containers of aircons and everything. Of six of the 11 have already arrived. Just today we have received another 2. So so that is the first phase. Whilst the second phase will be a permanent structure which will house literally all departments of the city of Windhoek. So the project is divided into 2 parts. The reason being, we can't wait for the completion of the permanent structures because that will take time. The rate and the pace that we are going as a city to bring services closer to our people then requires from us to start with alternatives, and the only alternative at this point of time was the alternative building materials that we have procured.
And what kind of services will residents be able to access once the office is operational?
Well, when we say fully fledged City of Windhoek offices, we mean just that. Everything that you would get once you come to a City of Windhoek office in Windhoek is everything that you will be getting when you visit our offices in Groot Aub. So we are talking about municipal services, basic municipal services, from paying accounts to land applications to city police that is already on site. They will now formally move to acquire their space as well. So if I mention, I might leave out some. So what we are saying is fully fledged. All departments will have some sort of representation at these offices. Hence why we have procured so many, so that we don't struggle of space. However, we know it's a permanent temporary structure, and hence it will not be fully fledged offices, but we will try as much as possible to accommodate all departments. The information that is on my table as we speak regarding this project is that all departments will be represented at once the temporary building structure is put up.
And when can the residents expect the permanent office to be completed?
Well, there is a process. As you might know, that this process in terms of the fully fledged permanent structures, there is a procurement process. As we speak, I was in a meeting today, a formalization of informal settlements and integration of Groot Aub meeting this afternoon from 2:30 to 4:30. I was then informed that we are having some challenges of the water connectivity, but at that meeting, the officials from the water department really gave a thorough and a very positive update that within the coming months, if it's long, within the next 3 weeks, we will be able to connect the water services, because those were some of the challenges. The furniture and all those other things is not that much of a problem. What our concern was at this meeting was the connectivity of water, and that really was updated to say that within the next 2 to 3 weeks we will be having a connection of water, and that was the obstacle that was the worry that I had as the chairperson of this committee. Once that is out of the way, let's say as soon as possible.
And how does this project fit into the broader plan of integrating Groot Aub into the operations of the City of Windhoek?
You see, when the minister made that proclamation to extend the boundaries of the City of Windhoek, the obligation immediately falls on the city, the administrative part of it, immediately falls on the part of the city. And with that comes the administrative and the logistics, and that is the center. If we are talking about the broader plan of the City of Windhoek, you can never speak about a broader plan if you do not have a offices as to where you can render services from. And that is, remember, we are talking about two phases. That is temporary, whilst the permanent phase is ongoing in the background. And you need officers. If you are to talk about effective service delivery, you need officers, and officers play a very vital role. There cannot be a broader plan of the city for Groot Aub without moving officers on site closer to our people. So if I can put it in simple terms, this is the engine of Groot Aub development. Bringing these officers signifies the commitment that the city has towards the development of Groot Aub. This is very important. This is like the engine, because once you have City of Windhoek officers on site, you are then talking about serious commitment and development on site. Any serious developer or any serious person that is busy with real estate or property will tell you that as long as the equipment and offices is not moved on site, that project is not, there's no commitment. And the City of Windhoek has yet again shown its commitment to the development of Groot Aub and the integration of Groot Aub into Windhoek by moving these officers closer to our people. And mind you, 3 times a week, our officials are currently commuting from Windhoek to Groot Aub and back. That's fuel, that's resources, that's so much resources on the part of the city. But once those officers are moved on site, it will be quicker and also safe. We will be saving on resources on the side of the city. So this is the engine we are talking about.
Yeah. And just finally, what message would you like to give to the residents of Groot Aub regarding this new municipal office?
Well, I would really appeal to our people really to make use of these facilities. This is your offices. This is your things. This is not politics. This is not councillors talking. This is real life changes that we are trying to bring in. More and more people from Groot Aub would hike in every day. They would spend money to come see officials at the City of Windhoek. They would hike. They would be renting vehicles. When people come here, sometimes as councillors, you would then assist people to go back after a meeting. You would assist people from your pocket to help them to go back because they come just for that meeting without any funds to go back. And these are, but that is a real-time change that the council is really bringing to our people. I would really also try to appeal to our people to really keep their eyes and ears on the ground to be the custodians of these things. They must be the protectors of this material that will be brought, those officers that will be put up temporary as well as the permanent structures that will be put up to really protect this material and these structures against vandalism, because these are the property of the people. It's not property of the 15 councillors. Legally, as juristic persons, it is the council that is who is seen as the custodian. But the sovereignty, the people are the real owners of everything in this country, including these new officers. So I want to ask our people to make use of these officers. The other thing that I want to appeal to our people also is to go to these officers once they are put up to get verified and credible information. There was a story that was going on last week that really forced me to go down to Groot Aub to make that documentary that I just made. It was that the city is in the process of narrowing the Groot Aub road. This equipment is very large. It's not the cupboards. It's not normal everyday cupboards that you move off a vehicle. It's containers. They come with a large consignment of trucks and stuff. So temporarily, some of these things were put in the road, just slightly in the road. So already there are false fabricated stories or narratives going around that the city is narrowing the roads. So I really want to appeal to our people to own this process, to get to be partners of this process. These are your officers. These are the officers now and for the future. So this is your development, residents of Groot Aub, residents of Windhoek. Please own it, please protect it, please guard it. There's windows, there's glass windows attached to these things. Let us guard against this. There's built-in aircons, already built-in aircons. Let us guard and be protectors of these properties together in partnership of the City of Windhoek. I appeal to you. I equally, in the same vein, want to thank the committee members of the Formalisation Committee, which is chaired by me, and also all officials of the City of Windhoek for really working overtime to bring this project on the ground, at least the first containers and material on the ground. That has been back and forth, it was a pull and push, but finally here we are and within the next 3 to if it's very long, by December we must, beginning of December, end of November, we must have fully fledged up and running offices of the temporary structures. Congratulations to the residents and the community of Groot Aub on this huge milestone and achievement. This is just but the beginning of the broader plan that you were asking earlier.